Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Gemini is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It is totally free. It does not cost you anything. If there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Gemini, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Now, there's a Four of Swords here. I almost feel like there's just, how do I say that? You don't believe in yourself right now. Yeah. Because I feel as if we're accepting something as being the final answer, right? It's like there was a no and we said, okay, right? That something didn't work out and we just said, well, I guess it's not meant for me. You know, there's an acceptance of a limitation, I think, here that does not need to be. And I feel like it's kind of it's a sadness. It's almost like we think we realize, oh, my dream has died, that I've failed and it's not going to get any better, that I can't do this now. That it's almost like it's this lamentation that I will never get to experience this. I will never it will never come true for me. That's all nonsense. That's all nonsense. Let's put this card into some context here. We've got a 10 of Wands. We've got a Hanged Man, a 5 of Wands. We've got, oh, interesting. We've got the Adjustment card. We've got the 7 of Wands, 5, 7, and a 10. You got to fight. That's what I'm saying. This is too cold and quiet here. We need this fire. We need this fire, right? The only one that can really tell you what to do is your true self, the Hierophant, right? More fire. 7 of Swords here. This is tricky here, right? This is to me feels like there's this coldness, this resignation, and there's this heat, right? It feels like things have gotten dim, cold, kind of dark. It's almost like I said, like maybe we made an ultimatum. Maybe we said, if this doesn't happen by whatever, if this doesn't happen by May 1st, then I quit, right? Then it wasn't meant to be. Or maybe it was January 1st, or maybe it was the beginning of the year. And because this is kind of now, it's just like we're not even trying now. We're just 4, we just accept it. And I think the fire energy here is showing us a different way. Yeah. This is showing, I think, in the next couple of months that if you did give yourself an ultimatum, or if there's something pending for you, and I feel like it's just kind of like, it's probably not going to happen, and then I'll just go back to doing what I was doing before. Maybe it's Spirit saying it's just not for me. That we're letting go of our dream. No, don't let go of it. We have to get out of this mindset. This is a limited mindset. Okay? There's not good headspace here. And that could really, that's going to sink down into the Hanged Man, of course, right? Because the Hanged Man is that kind of voluntary suffering where we just get ourselves propped up on the unk, and we allow ourselves to just kind of hang here and suffer this thing. And it's not good. Right? We've got to wake up this fire energy. We need to get this ambition back. We need to get this this enthusiasm back. We need this zeal to come back. I think this is a natural and necessary phase of things. But I feel like you are being tested. Okay? I feel like this is Spirit's way of saying, let's see how much you really want this dream. We're going to see how easy it is for you to give up on it. Right? We're going to see how much you really, really care about this thing. We've got the justice or adjustment card at the top of the path. And this is kind of us just laying down and saying, yes, I accept this is not my fate. I wasn't meant to pursue this. These aren't my dreams. I was wrong in assuming that this was for me. And it sounds really terrible, right? I don't even like saying those words. And we feel as if we've been sentenced, and now we're living out our sentence with the Hanged Man. Okay, I do not like these three cards, and I'll tell you that. I don't think this is real in the sense that I don't think Spirit wants you to give up that easy, right? Spirit wants you to fight. Spirit wants you to not let go. Here's that Five of Wands. This is behind everything. Spirit's saying, no, you've got to grasp your dream as hard as you can. Don't give up on it just because whatever this situation is. Now, I don't know if this is somebody told you no, if something you tried didn't work, or, whatever it was. Don't accept this, right? This is one instance, one thing. This is a thought in your head. And I don't know where it came from. Like, maybe it was, maybe you tried to publish something and they said no. Maybe you tried to get the promotion, they said no. Maybe you're trying to get a business going or get your creative stuff going or get your YouTube channel going. And it didn't work. And then you said, if it doesn't happen by May 1st, I'm out. You quit. Right? Judge, jury, executioner. We're accepting it. We're laying down. We're suffering the consequences. We're accepting the punishment. We're accepting our fate. No. No. You've got to grasp this thing as hard as you can. I believe it is a test from this Hierophant. The Hierophant is this, sacred part of yourself. It is that true self that is going to test your resolve on something. Now we've got fire. You grasp this and you don't let go. And even when you feel like quitting, we've got the 10 of Wands right in the middle. Maybe we're quitting because, it's hard, right? It's difficult. And the mind, I'm not saying you, I'm saying sometimes our thoughts can do this to us. Well, it's really, really hard. It's easier if we just say, I guess this wasn't for me. I guess I'm not meant to do this. Anything worthwhile is going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. The mind doesn't like that. The ego, or whatever you want to call it, there's certain parts of our psyche that are going to try to convince you to just lay down, just go take a nap. Leave that dream for somebody else. Okay? We've got to get you fired up again. And I think that the 10 of Wands is important for this. I think the Hierophant is important for this because there might be this idea of collaboration, asking for help. This is your dream. First step, do not let go of it. Fight with everything you have against yourself, against that part of you that says, it would just be easier if I let go of this dream and I just sat down and took a rest, right? You're climbing Mount Everest. The last thing you want to do is sit down and rest. Now, I don't know from experience. I've never been there. I've watched enough shows on TV to see it. And they say that. They say when you're climbing up Everest, if you feel the urge to sit down, if your mind and your body and your soul keep saying, just sit down and take a rest, just for 5 minutes, do not do it. You'll never get up again. And that's what the 10 of Wands is about. Even when you feel that you've got nothing left, you've got to dig deep and keep pushing. There's nothing more important in life than for you to to live according to your spirit, your dream. Whatever this dream, I can't see here what that dream even is. We should select the mystery card, though, while we're here. This is one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the Factor Infinite and Unknown. We're just going to leave it over here. Robo-Duck right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together and give us our confirmation. If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, I want you to put your prediction down below. Let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise. Okay. And also, twice a week, we're going to do a poll here on the YouTube channel. It's going to be on the community page, so you'll see it. Where I'm going to let all of you pick who's next in line for the mystery card job, right? So look for the poll. Well, I guess news cycles start Mondays and Fridays, so I'll probably try to put a poll out like on Saturday or something, and then maybe like on Wednesday, just to give it a couple of days for everybody to see it. And we'll have a selection of 4, and you can all vote for which is going to be the next guardian of the mystery card, right? Because I tend to go to just the same couple that I'm connected to. So I want to switch it up, and I want to let everybody kind of have a turn. Everybody can kind of vote for who they want to see. Anyway, let's look around the room. Major Arcana, yeah, we've got these two, and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is telling me that this dream you have, this is a sacred thing. And as sacred as this is, yes, Spirit is going to test you. How sacred is this thing to you? Is it easy for you to lay down and just sink into this energy here, to accept this as being as some kind of mandate that you don't deserve this, or this isn't for you, or you cannot do this, you can't succeed, and for you to just lie down? Spirit's going to test that, because this is something very sacred. I'm not just going to let anybody do it, right? Certainly not going to let anybody who's not worthy, right? That's the Hierophant. This is so sacred, we're not just going to let anybody in. We're going to give you a test first, right? We're going to make sure that you really, really want this. And so we're going to put obstacles in your way. We're going to put people in your way that say, no, this is, whoops, let's knock the candle over. People that are going to say, no, this isn't for you. People that are going to reject your idea, right? And Spirit works through mysterious ways, yeah? So you receive opposition from the world. Now we're over here with this 7 of Wands. You meet with a lot of opposition. The odds are against you, yes. Because only the bravest of the brave, only the finest of the fine can get through this energy. You're kind of it's a kind of a spiritual elitism in a way, right? Not everybody gets allowed into the temple. Not everybody gets invited into the Holy of Holies. You have to prove that you want this. And so this is the secret to your dream here. And I feel like in the month of, there's something about the month of May, right? Now I feel like this is happening in the month of May, or that's kind of when you've given yourself this ultimatum, or there's something going on there, okay? Spirit's also telling me that you made a really big change in your life, not really connected to this, but maybe it is, and we just don't see it yet. Either something that's like something to do with your clothes, or something to do with your appearance, maybe to your diet or something. I feel like there's a focus on this physical energy, even though we don't have any physical, we don't have any earth energy here. We've got fire. Don't even have any water. We've got fire. We've got air. We don't have any water. We don't have any earth. It's fire and air. Okay? And really, the fire has to overpower the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. So the fire is overpowering the air here. And that is kind of the secret. It's a mind over matter sort of thing. No, it's not mind over matter. It's spirit over mind. Right? Spirit over mind. This fire energy, this will, this intention, this desire, this burning burning heat that you feel, this grasping, this Five of Wands is holding tight to something. This energy, this strength, this willpower that you have has to be enough to override the mental energy, the mind that says, hey, you're tired. Just go sit down. It'll be okay. Maybe next time, maybe in another life, right? Maybe something else is for you, right? We have to have the strength of will to overcome that. That's what the mind is going to do to us, especially when we're exhausted. You're climbing Everest. The closer you get to success, the more the mind is going to say, no, 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 no. That's the devil speaking, right? That's the evil forces that are saying, no, 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 you don't want to do this. And I feel like that energy, whether it's coming from our own mind or something from outside of us, I don't know. Whatever that is, gets the most desperate when we are this close to success. That's why there's a Seven of Swords at the very end. But even here in this dynamic, we see an 8 and a 7. The 8 is stronger, right? And the 10 right here in the middle, that says you no matter what it takes, you've got to do whatever it takes to override those demons of doubt, right? Those entities of negativity. The closer you get to the finish line, the more desperate the enemy will get to try to distract you, to try to slow you down, to try to tempt you towards something else. I want that mystery card to be a card of victory. Yeah. I want it to be a 6 of Wands. Victory. So I think this really is, it's a test for you. And when whatever you're doing right now, the month of May is very, very important. Also, Spirit, show me something with your eyes. I don't know if you're having eye trouble, or if there's if you're wearing something different or something odd on your eye or something like that. There's something with the vision or the eye, the apparatus of vision that Spirit's showing me. Yeah. So I don't know what that is exactly. But the fire energy, the wands, these are cards of vision as well, right? And jumping ahead a little bit, we get to the 8 of Wands. Very powerful energy. Again, I think 8 overcomes the 7, all right? But the 8 is also a way that these evil entities are going to try to tempt you. With the allure of different paths. You're so close to the end. And then the enemy is going to show you so many other paths that you could take. You're almost across the finish line. Why would you jump to a different race now? Right? So we've got the 8 of Wands. We've got all these different paths trying to confuse you, trying to make you feel like, well, maybe my dream is really over this way. Don't be fooled. Maybe we need an ace. Maybe that's what we need, the Ace of Wands. Maybe the 6 or the ace, yeah. And it's kind of the same thing with the 7 of Swords too. Trying to get us to pick a different path. Trying to distract us. We're trying to go straight ahead to the finish line, but maybe we're so tired we're kind of seeing double a little bit, right? We think there's a fork in the road. We're looking at illusions. We have to have the confidence that our path is straight ahead. Even if it looks like there's other paths over here, or someone's holding up a sign, say, hey, come over this way. No, straight ahead. And the 8 of Wands has a similar feel to me, because this is more of the creative vision, right? And this is more of that kind of intellectual energy, the intellectual, rational vision. In the literal traveling of your course, it may seem like there are different, that there's a detour or something that you're supposed to say. It really feels like a kind of a Wile E. Coyote cartoon, yeah? In this case, though, I think you're the road runner. And this would be the road runner is traveling down the road, and Wile E. Coyote puts up a lot of detour signs, right? Trying to confuse the road runner and get them off course, fall into the trap. Yeah. This, to me, is kind of the same thing, but this is when Wile E. Coyote paints a tunnel on a big rock and tries to get you to go through that tunnel, but you're going to smash into the rock, right? So we got to be careful with what the enemy is going to do to distract us or to get us to fail or to just quit. Let's just quit before we even get over here. Okay? And now we say the enemy, we say that this is a test, but then we say that there are traps being set by the enemy. Which is it? Well, it's both. And I don't think there's much of a difference. I think if spirit is one, then the evil entities and the friendly entities are all part of that same one, right? So everything is coming from source. Everything is coming from spirit. Okay? And that seems like a paradox, or it seems confusing, or maybe that even kind of makes us a little mad. But to me, that's the way it is. So we don't get mad in the sense that we start to think, like with this justice card, that this is somehow unfair. That why is Spirit sending me so many of these tests, or why is Spirit letting all of these evil entities come and try to throw me off course? We don't get mad, and we don't judge this. We just accept that these are the challenges that I must face. There's a lot of energy that can be wasted when we're just lamenting the facts, right? Well, we can't change them. We can't change those facts. So in that sense, the Hanged Man kind of has the right idea, accepting it, going with the flow. Realizing that the reason why you are being tested is because you're trying to gain access to something not everybody can access. And so you're going to be tested. If the most secretive, the most coveted, or the most elite job in the world, you're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops to get it. It's not just open to anybody, right? You got to pass a lot of tests. You've got to go through a lot of training. You have a lot of, scenarios to work through. And it's almost, getting a security clearance or something. I'm sure there's like a lot of stuff you got to go through. It's one of this kind of a situation like that. But it's on a spiritual level. And I want to see more about what your dream is. But to me, from my point of view, it doesn't matter. Whatever your dream is, whatever this life is that you're trying to unlock, whatever this sacred thing is, this holy of holies, whatever it is, not everybody gets there. Because not everybody can go through this kind of situation. And what we're reading here is that Spirit is trying to see if you're one of those people that can make it through. If you're one of these people that can keep pushing. The reason why you are being tested so much now is because you're so close to the finish line. And Spirit wants to make sure that you're the right person for the job, So in some ways, we're almost thankful for that. We're tired, we're annoyed, we're angry, but yeah, get angry. Get angry, because when you're angry, you get this surge of, I don't know what the chemical is, adrenaline and some other kind of stuff, where you can squeeze things even harder. You can grip something even harder when you've got all these I don't even know what they are, all these hormones and stuff, all these chemicals, surging through your body. So get mad. It gives you like superhuman strength, and I think that this is worth fighting for. If this means this much to you. And if it doesn't, well, then we can just move on to a different reading, I guess, But it does mean a lot to you. Now, I want to look at that mystery card. This will either be something related to the dream, it will be related to how much this means to you, or it might be related to the method through which we can tap into this strength. I really feel like this is the secret here to your dream. Yeah, I feel like this is the secret. And it seems like an obvious one, right? We gotta have spirit over mind. Let's look at the mystery card. If you have a prediction for it, put it down in the comments. I'm thinking an ace or a 6 of wands, or I'm thinking the star. Yeah, I'm thinking the star. Let's see. Oh, it's the Lovers. Yeah, I should have known that. Of course it's the Lovers. This is your power card. This is your destiny. This is your dream. And this is showing me how much this means to you. That you have dedicated yourself to something to the exclusion of everything else. That this is the one for you. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean romance, but it could. It could be you are so devoted to this true love, or maybe it's even your devotion to your true self. Not everybody has a face-to-face meeting with with Spirit, with Source, with the true self. With God, Goddess, Deity. Not everybody has that union. Because not everybody wants it enough. This is a mad, mad, mad hunger for the infinite. And I feel like you've devoted yourself to something. Maybe it's this spiritual experience, or this practice, or this union. But it's anything else too. And I think that's why I don't have any particular impression of what this is, because this is everything and anything. This is something that's very particular, or it's something very general, like union with God, Goddess, Deity, the universe. Right? Or it could be getting that job that is your dream, right? That's the thing about dreams. We all dream differently, and there is no limitation. Our dreams are infinite. This union will happen. You have to hold fast, grip tighter, fight harder. Okay? We're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, there's a link up in the corner. There's one down below. New readings for Gemini every Monday and Friday, 6 a.m. Chicago time. I am here every day. Come back and see me again tomorrow. I have quit my day job. So these readings are all for you, right? My time is here, and my time is with my family. My wife and I kind of decided together that was the best option, was for me to leave my position of 15 years to devote all of my energy here and to my family. So I'll be putting out more content. There will be a lot of good things happening. We're in the middle of the transition, so it might still be a few days or a few weeks before everything really gets into a routine, but we've got other channels in the works, and we're putting together new studios, my wife and I. She does tea leaf readings, and her channel is Ula Tea Leaf Readings, right? That's U-L-A, Tea Leaf Readings. Marvelous work. Leave a comment for me. Yeah, let me know where in the world you're watching from, and let me know if this is resonating with you. And if you want to share a little bit about your dream, that would satisfy my curiosity. But it's up to you what you feel like sharing, all right? But I would love to hear from you. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you, and I love you, and we're all in this together.